It seems I have a lot of Necron projects. Time for a Necron painting and hobby update. Plus a chat about Necron conversions.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. And if you're new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with the Wonders of Warhammer 40k, then please subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss an upload. Okay, so I thought I'd finished all of my Necron projects. However, I seem to have accumulated quite a few more. Now I'd love to know what Necron projects you are working on, so let me know in the comments box below. And in the meantime, let's have a look at my projects. Now most of these new projects are from my subscribers, so a massive thank you to everyone who's gifted me some Necrons. Right, let's have a look at what I've got. Okay, so first of all I am in the middle of painting these. These are the quad generators that I got from Dark Ops Terrain. I won a voucher from a channel called Throat Saw. I've got a video of me unboxing these, so I'll link that up in the description below. Now, what I have done since the last time you saw these in one of my Paint with Idic videos is I've gone in and I've just blacked over some of the messy silver sections that were on the bottom. And the reason for that is I'm planning on painting the black areas green. I've done a bit of a test strip just on that section, but where obviously it's quite silver here, the green didn't cover particularly well. That's why I've gone in and I've just blacked it in. Now you may be thinking the generators don't look very Necron-ish. However, I am going to add these little symbols to the fronts of the generators, and that should help them match in to my terrain. So that's how far I've got. It is slow progress. I've got to put some more time into getting these done, and I am going to do that. However, I've got a more important painting project which I have to get done first. Okay, so this is the project which I have to get done first because this guy is in my tournament list and the tournament is next week. I've built and primed him and he is now ready for painting. Now I have been asked to make painting tutorials on how I paint my Necrons. However, I'm not going to have time with this particular cryptic. Plus he has his own homebrew gold. Now this gold, I have explained how I do it in that video just there. So if you want to find out more about the gold that I'm going to be painting, check that out. Now I'm not a fan of his left hand. I think it looks a bit silly. So what I've done is I've moved his arm in a downward position to try and hide that silly hand. However, I've got another cryptic on the way. When that arrives, I am going to convert him up to make him look totally different. Now I haven't actually glued the cryptic himself, so he just comes out for painting, and in actual fact I've only blue tacked that onto the base so that again I can get in underneath there and paint it. So that's my top priority, get this guy painted. Okay, so next is a gift that I received from Jarrow Bond 001. This is an awesome gift. Thank you, Garrow, I really appreciate it. Oh, 2 motorbikes. Now he didn't send me a tub of ice cream, but what he did send me is a tub of ice cream filled with some Necron goodness.
Necrons!
And in here we've got, if I can get it open, some transfers, but more importantly, look at this! Tomb Blades. As you know, I had Tomb Blade troubles with one of my lists recently, or at least the tournament, and Garrow said that he had some Tomb Blades that he could send me, which is just amazing. Come on, go, go! So noisy! So he sends me 3 Tesla cannon ones, which to be fair is generally how I use Tomb Blades when I have used them with my destroyer proxies. However, not only did he send me these 3, he also sent me these 3 here, so 3 unbuilt ones, giving me the option to build them however I would like. Now, my plan is, of course, seriously, to magnetise them. Would you like to see me do a tutorial on how to magnetise Tomb Blades? Let me know in the comments box below. Okay, so next are these. Now this is something which I've been meaning to make a video about for some time, and I still need to make it. I'm going to make an unboxing, build and paint video. However, I just want to show you these because these are sitting on my desk. So these are from laser cut cards, which a lot of my Necron terrain is already from. These are awesome, I absolutely love these. Now the laser cut card website has been down for a while, he's had some supplier issues, however he's back up and running and he now has a redesign of some of his products, including a brand new one which I'll show you in a second. Now I already have this grand obelisk and also these two smaller obelisks here. Love them, they're really cool. In actual fact, I also have the Sentinel as well. Now I'm looking forward to building these because, as I said, they have been redesigned and made easier to build with some extra tabs just on the top here. Now these are all made from cardboard. Some of the kits that they do also have MDF in as well. Now I speak to Neil from Laser Cut Cards quite often. He's a really nice guy. The company is from South Africa and you can find their website address at www.lasercutcard.co.za. And as I said, I've already reviewed quite a lot of their products before on the channel. In actual fact, Neil sometimes takes some of my ideas from the reviews and actually adds them to the kits. Now this is one of the new kits, it's like a twin pack, 2 obelisks and 2 sentinels. And Neil was very happy when I came up with the idea that if you made one of these obelisks on the top and not put the disc on the bottom, you could glue the obelisk on the top of the sentinel and you get a medium sized obelisk. So you can have a small, a medium and a large one. However, there is also a brand new product. This one, the Cyborg Ziggurat. Now this looks awesome. I am looking forward to making that. I think that's going to look really cool on the table. I'm sure it will be very easy to build. Now previously the building instructions were all on the website. However, this does say here, instructions included inside. So that's a new addition and all of the packets say that. So yeah, really looking forward to getting my hands and super glue onto these. Stop the press! I'm halfway through editing the video and I've just received another box full of Necron Sprue. Okay, so here are the sprues that I've just received. Now these came from Sven from the Wargamers Unification Facebook group. Massive thank you to you, Sven. I really appreciate it, just like I appreciate all of the gifts that I received. I am very lucky, so a massive thank you to everyone. So this is what he sent me, so let's just take some of these away. So first of all, we have a cloak cryptek. Now I knew I had one of these coming, however I did buy another one because I really needed to get it ready for the tournament, and I thought better safe than sorry. However, you can't have enough of these, so a couple of these is going to be great. What I'm going to do, as I said earlier, is I'm going to convert this one to be slightly different from the other one. I like to do that with my models. If I've got a single posed model, is have one exactly like it's supposed to be done, and then the other one I like to change up so it looks a bit different. So I have a cloak tech, and then we have 6 sprues, and these are Lichguard stroke Praetorians, and there is, judging from the legs, it seems like there's 10 altogether. I believe these are part of the Forgebane kits, and yeah, wow, brilliant. I only have 5 of these particular models. I have magnetised my ones up, so I will probably magnetise these up as well, so I can't wait to get working on these. Now if you want to magnetise your Lichguard, check out that tutorial that I made there, where I magnetise this sprue into Lichguard and Praetorians with all 4 weapon options. Okay, so next is another gift. This is from Demonic Miniatures. Not only did he send me the Necron Knight for my Slaanesh army, he's now sent me this, which is half built and half painted, but yeah, it's basically a knight scythe. Have to say a massive thank you to Carl from Demonic Miniatures. I do really appreciate it. So what he's done is he hasn't actually glued this piece in here. He started painting it. The orb looks really cool. Obviously it's not going to match my colours, but I'm thinking that maybe I could use this in a conversion. I mean, I don't know. I have one Knight Scythe, which obviously changes into a Doom Scythe as well. And I do have the Sprues for the big gun and also for the Knight Scythe section, although the portal isn't here. But that's fine because I actually have a spare portal in my bits box. Not sure how I got it, but I do have one. But I was thinking, possibly, yes, I could build it as a Knight Scythe, but also maybe I could do a conversion of some sort. Now, one thing I've always wanted to do is a Necron Knight conversion. Obviously, we can't put Knights into our Necron army now, so I've been a bit disheartened regarding actually doing that conversion. But I thought this could be pretty cool if I had it as like a hoverboard for a Knight. So I'd have this on a little flying stand, maybe about 3 inches off the ground probably, on a little flying stand, and then the Knight could be standing on top of this. I thought that would suit a Necron army quite well. I do really like hovering stuff in a Necron army. So that was one idea I had. The other idea was I could potentially convert it into a Night Shroud bomber from Forge World, which is basically a Doom Scythe, but with the extra struts going around the side. So I could potentially make some struts to go around the outside, turn it into one of those, or I could potentially just use it as a Doom Scythe stroke Knight Scythe. Let me know in the comments box what you think I should do with this. Why screaming? This hasn't got wheels. Okay, next is this. Now you've seen me unbox a Doomsday Ark, which I got from Al Wood's Modelling Mayhem here on YouTube. However, when I unboxed this before, there was only 3 sprues, and now the box is full of sprues. Because I remembered I was actually given another kit by Martin Addy a couple of years ago. So I actually have 2 Doomsday Arks stroke Ghost Arks. So I've been debating what to do with these. Now if I was going to do that Night Shroud bomber, I arguably could use some of these spines for the conversion for that, but I'm not sure I want to do that, to be honest with you, because these are, you know, they're big kits, and to be fair, they're quite expensive kits as well. So I think I want to do a little bit more with them. Now I currently own 2 Ghost Arks, which are magnetised into Doomsday Arks. I definitely could do with one more Doomsday Ark. So one of these kits is definitely going to make it into a Doomsday Ark, and I'm probably going to magnetise it as well into a Ghost Ark. You never know the future, and I may want more Ghost Arks rather than Doomsday Arks. So I'm going to magnetise and build one of them. However, the other one is now sort of going spare. So what do I do with it? I do have the option to also make this into a Ghost Ark stroke Doomsday Ark. Now arguably, if I've already got 3 magnetised, which is the maximum amount that you can take in one army, I wouldn't necessarily have to magnetise the other one. However, I know Games Workshop and things change. Maybe in the future you'll be able to take more than 3. So if I was going to build this second one again as a Doomsday Ark stroke Ghost Ark, I would also magnetise it. But what else could I do with it? Well, potentially I could use these sections here and make a conversion into a Forge World Tesseract Ark. That could be an option. I don't own that particular model, and it's actually currently quite good. However, it would leave quite a few spare parts. So if I did do that conversion, I think it would be quite useful on the table. It would probably give me quite a few spare parts left, maybe for other conversions in the future. So that is one potential idea. What do you think I should do with this kit? Should I make it into a Tesseract Ark? Should I just do a second Ghost Ark Doomsday Ark? Or do you have any other ideas? There is the possibility of making it into a pretty cool piece of terrain, potentially using these spines going upwards, some sort of tower with the spines on, but I'm not really sure that I want to use the kit as a piece of terrain. So let me know what you think in the comments box below, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe now, hit the Idic Beer icon. If you want to see my fully painted 14,000 points worth of Necrons, then check out that video there. Beam me up!